My name is Mykyta. I worked at NETRONIC as a sales manager, and then I got really passionate about laser tag itself. This idea seemed very, very promising to me, and it's what I want to do. I live in Kyiv, Ukraine. It's not the easiest time to start a business right now, but we still decided that life goes on. We have to live and keep growing. I like laser tag because it's a team game with two teams, and basically to win, you don't necessarily have to shoot accurately or shoot a lot. It's better to use a specific tactic. I just looked at references from my clients abroad and my clients in Ukraine as well. Well, overall, it's an interesting business that doesn't require a lot of investment and doesn't require a lot of operational involvement from me as the owner. It's the kind of business you can run easily. Just add literally 1 or 2 employees and everything will run smoothly, especially since the equipment allows you to do that, to automate the business. It's just what's needed. I think starting with laser tag is a really pretty low barrier to entry into the business itself, as a business, as a whole, because you don't have to think about so many things, about staff, first of all, about equipment, for example. Well, there's only one kind here. The whole system here is built on NETRONIC. It has everything I need. I don't need to look for 10 different suppliers, deal with complex supply chains. Everything's in one place, it's simple. The first step starts with finding a location. Well, actually with an idea. To be honest, it starts with an idea. Because at first, I was just building a location in my mind, what my cool location should look like if I wanted to open a laser tag. What would it look like? What, let's say, size would my location be? How would the obstacles be placed? What would be done technically to make it truly my location? And then, based on that vision, on my idea, I looked at some options for rental properties. So I found a place in Hydro Park in Kyiv. It's the center, you could say, between the right and left banks of Kyiv, a little island of entertainment. Historically, it's always been an entertainment island, and people came here for the rides. It's convenient. My place is literally 100 meters from the metro station. You get off, walk 100 meters, and that's it. You're at my place. I think, well, there are many questions about the venue. First of all, it's setup. You need to set up cover in a certain way, paint it in a certain way to prevent, for example, reflection of laser tag beams. These are infrared beams that are safe for humans, but they are still beams and they reflect off various objects, especially strongly off light ones. It's best to think about the venue beforehand so it doesn't have extra windows or unnecessary light sources, well, depending on the concept of your arena. My concept is a night arena, so to speak, in a UV style, lit purely with ultraviolet, so that everything is as bright as possible, the players aren't very visible, and that creates that cosmic effect. The most important design and structural solutions for an indoor arena, in my opinion, are low cost and simplicity of construction, because that will make up the overall budget of your project. The construction shouldn't be, well, too expensive, because it will take a very long time to pay off. We have a pretty simple solution: OSB panels for the shelter and matte paint. We've added UV lighting to make the edges visible. We made sure they're soft so players don't get hurt during the game. In my opinion, that's a really important aspect. We also had large mirrors. They're right behind me, these big pictures. These used to be mirrors 1.2 by 1.9 meters, which reflect infrared light really well. So we decided to make a design move and cover them up. and not just cover them, but give our arena a unique look, its own vibe. These are portals. I believe that every attraction, including a laser tag arena, should have its own vibe. We created a cosmic one. I had some issues during construction, and that's normal. People always face problems when they're on the path to their dream, and that's a normal, absolutely normal situation. The main thing is to see it as a challenge we have to overcome. For example, we had this space. Well, there were a lot of different things here that we just had to move out of there, clean it up a lot. It wasn't ready for construction right away. To build an indoor arena, you don't need a huge team of professional builders. The two of us built this arena, relatively speaking. I mean, our parents helped, friends came by, but that was just extra help. We really appreciate it, but honestly, we would have done it even with just the two of us. But it just would have taken longer. To build everything from scratch in an already prepared space, it took us about 2 months, but there are a few things to point out here. At that point, we hadn't ordered everything we needed. So the OSB sheets had to be delivered again. We had timber delivered that we used to build the shelter. We had drawings, prints, different materials delivered separately, which we just found as we went along. We'd see we were missing something and had to order it. That takes 2 or 3 days maybe, and it arrives. So if we had everything at once, it would have been much faster. The concept of my arena is, well, let's start with the fact that my arena is called Battle Planet. It's a planet where battles between 4 other planets take place. I mean, let me explain. Each team that plays, and there can be up to 4 of them, represents their own planet, so to speak, and the race is for the leadership of these planets. Whoever comes first wins the galactic championship, so to speak. That's why we have a space theme everywhere, planets pasted all over. To start with, we'll have 2 planets participating in the competition. It'll be the red planet and the blue planet with the corresponding colors of our players. Then, in the future, we plan to add 2 more planets to join the competition. To get your laser tag business started, whether indoors or outdoors, it doesn't matter, you need the actual laser tag equipment. Find a reliable supplier who's ready to provide you with high-quality gear that won't let you down during a game, because that's super important. First and foremost, you're selling an experience, and if that experience is negative, if something stops working at the worst possible moment or something breaks, people aren't going to stick around to figure it out. They'll just say, no, I don't want to come back here. It's best to have a warranty, specifications, and maintenance. Laser tag equipment is, first of all, a tagger, because that's the foundation. Without it, you can't shoot anywhere. And by the way, it even receives, well, specifically our taggers, they also receive signals from other taggers. So basically, you can play with just the taggers alone. But to get the best experience, you need additional equipment. For example, a headband that will receive the signal from the tagger as a hit, or a vest that will also have sensors on it and receive hits from other players. The new generation of BLE NETRONIC equipment has its perks. Having used it, I can say that pulling the trigger is really easy. It's no longer mechanical, but electromagnetic with a Hall sensor, meaning it's pretty much everlasting. Plus, pulling it is just more comfortable. Also, one of the new features of the BLE NETRONIC equipment that I really like is the dual recoil. The patented impulse recoil technology, which is exclusive to NETRONIC's taggers, and the grip vibration, which also confirms every shot. The game on location is started by the administrator. Well, they can do this using a NETRONIC's remote control or the free software for Android tablets called Laser Tag Operator. This software lets you start all the sets at the exact same time. So the admin doesn't have to run around to every player with a remote, clicking each one. They just press one button like this, boom, and they're all activated. Or just like that, boom, and they're all deactivated. They can also add a game timer there. If it's a timed game, they won't even need to keep track of the time anymore. So like setting timers, tracking how long it should run, when the round ends. When the round ends, it'll end automatically once the countdown hits 0. After that, the stats are displayed so players can check them out and see what everyone is made of. We are in the final stages of building our arena and the venue as a whole. Right now, we have a fully finished arena where you can already play, shoot at each other, hide behind cover, and enjoy the view. So we have the design, the visuals, and I can already feel how cool the games on my arena are going to be. Come on down, sign up. I'll be glad to see you.